Word with me and G. Tell me, how can I survive? Remember me? Life is a G's, money making activities. It's killing me, I'm trying to ball, but...
What's up, guys? Today we're doing Ice Cube explains Donald Trump's appeal to Americans. Now, I haven't seen this video. And honestly, I don't really get into politics that much. I don't know too much about politics. I have heard things about Donald Trump, and I've seen videos about Donald Trump. But honestly, I personally can't really say I hate him or love him because I don't know anything that's factual about him really. Yeah, I remember before he got elected when when they were running for president and stuff, people were saying that he was going to send everybody back to Africa and all this other crazy stuff, and none of it actually happened. But people were believing that, people were really believing that he was going to do that. And I remember all that type of crazy stuff, bro. Nobody wanted him in office. I'm not picking a side, but let's just see what Ice Cube has to say about it, because I know a lot of people hate Donald Trump. I'm not sure why really. Well, I've heard that he's racist, that he's a liar, and all type of stuff, but I don't know nothing really factual. But let's see if Ice Cube can help with that. Let's go.
Point of view about Donald Trump?
Well, Donald Trump is...
And this was requested by, who was this requested by? Peter. Just Peter. Okay.
But Americans love. Donald Trump is what Americans aspire to be.
Yeah,
Rich,
that's true.
Powerful, do what you want to do, say what you want to say, be how you want to be. That's kind of been the American dream. So he looks like a boss to everybody, and Americans love to have a boss. So, that's his appeal to me. Do I think he's going to do anything to help poor people or people that's struggling? No, because, he's a rich white guy. How does he
yeah, that's true.
And he's always been rich. And, being rich don't make you bad. I ain't saying that, but I'm just saying, how can he relate?
Right.
How can he relate to the small guy?
For a lot of people, when Trump, even before he ran for president 4 years ago, when he was one of the leaders of the birther movement, and was loudly going around saying that President Obama was not legitimate president, and that he was born in Kenya. For a lot of people, that's that man's a racist. You feel like that?
I'm still mad he took down the USFL.
USFL.
I think that was a cool league,
right? Especially
for the summer. But anyway.
Yeah.
Nah, man, it's he sounded crazy to me then.
Yeah.
I could see raising the question, but once you get the answer, man, move on. To still harp on it and to lie that you're sending investigators and all this stuff to me was just
extra.
A guy who couldn't say that he was wrong.
That was true, bruh. Okay, so Ice Cube definitely has widened my mental capacity on what I think about Donald Trump. Yeah, he did bring up some good points, the whole Obama thing, how he was persistent over that, and what I'm saying? Honestly, he was hating, but some people might say it was racism. I don't know, but I definitely like that Ice Cube has involvement, even though he's a rapper, he's involved in politics and stuff like that. And that's one thing I do really like about Ice Cube. Throughout his career, for the most part, he's always been involved in politics and stuff like that. So I feel like that's a good step for him and for rappers. I feel like more rappers should be more involved with politics and stuff like that, because Ice Cube has some points, and it's good to know that, what I'm saying, even though he's a rapper, he's still involved in politics and worldly things. What I'm saying? He could just be living in a mansion chilling, what I'm saying, don't worry about none of this stuff. But the fact that he's taking time to address a lot of this stuff is very that's very good. What I'm saying? I wish more rappers would do that. But that was Ice Cube's explanation on Donald Trump's appeal to Americans, and I really enjoyed that, bro. Very enlightening. And if you guys want to see me react to more of anything else, just let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, comment what you want to see me do next. I'll be sure to do it as soon as possible. I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace out.